Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 9:01 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. And we have the weather report for you guys today. Can't let you get into the weekend without letting you know what the temperatures are going to be like. So there's been a lot of rain going on the last couple of days. We can expect a little bit more rain, but then there is the potential for some sunshine. So let's talk about it. Today, as you can see right here, we got a daytime high of 88 degrees with a daytime low of 84 degrees. Now, in the morning, there's a 40 to 60% chance of thunderstorms. Please be aware of that. And then getting into this evening, that 40 to 60% chance stays. It persists, but the potential for strong, as you can see here, a few strong to severe storms does exist as well. Now getting into the nighttime, check it out. 72 degrees for the nighttime high, 67 degrees for the nighttime low. The 40 to 60% chance up here travels with us into the evening, 40 to 70% chance of thunderstorms this evening. Please be aware of that. Moving into tomorrow, the weekend, Friday, 85 degrees for the daytime high, 78 degrees for the daytime low, a 40 to 70% chance of storms as well tomorrow. Going into tomorrow evening, however, no storms predicted in the evening time. 71 degrees for the nighttime high, 66 degrees for the nighttime low. That's your Friday night forecast. Now check out Saturday. A little bit warmer on Saturday, 89 for the daytime high, 83 degrees for the daytime low. Sunshine, clouds on Saturday, however. Now check out Saturday night, 69 degrees for the nighttime high, 63 degrees for the nighttime low. No rain predicted at the moment, at least, for Saturday in the daytime or the nighttime. Now moving on to Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, 89 degrees for the daytime high, 86 degrees for the daytime low. Sunshine on Sunday, some cloud cover. Check out Sunday night, 70 degrees for the nighttime high, 65 degrees for the nighttime low. A nice clear night, clear skies going into Sunday night. Now, as we move into Monday of next week, 86 degrees starting off things next week for the daytime high, 80 degrees for the daytime low. That's Monday of next week. Now, in addition to that, we've got a 20 to 30% chance of storms as well on Monday. And as we get into the evening, that increases to a 30 to 40% chance of thunderstorms, 70 degrees for the nighttime high Monday night, 65 degrees for the nighttime low. Once again, the weather comes to the National Weather Service of Chicago, delivered to you here on Aurora Weather on Good Morning Aurora. Now let's recap. Today, daytime high of 88 degrees with a daytime low of 84 degrees. Storms are predicted all day today, getting worse into the evening time. Tomorrow, 85 degrees for the daytime high, 78 degrees for the daytime low. Still the potential for thunderstorms in the early part of tomorrow. Saturday, 89 degrees for the daytime high, 83 degrees for the daytime low on Saturday. Nice sunny day with some cloud cover as we talked about. Moving into Sunday, 89 degrees for the daytime high, 86 degrees for the daytime low. Things are looking nice on Sunday. And Sunday, of course, is going to bring us into next week, 86 degrees for the daytime high on Monday, 80 degrees for the daytime low. That is the weather report for you guys here this morning on Good Morning Aurora. It's Thursday, August 1st. We got a lot to talk about on the show today, so let's get started. morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 9:08 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. It is Thursday, August 1st. It's a brand new month, a brand new day, a brand new morning, and another chance and opportunity to succeed and do great things. As you notice in the title, we did have a guest this morning. Our guest is our friend Daryl Pass. Daryl Pass was recently on the show with the Kane County Kane County, not diversion team, which came on recently, but there's another Kane County team that he's a part of. He came with Jamie Mosser and he came with Natalie Bonner. This was about a month or two ago. He is 25 years clean and sober after struggling with addiction with heroin, and he works for the Kenneth Young Center, and today he couldn't be here because he is helping those less fortunate get over addiction, and this morning a potential overdose. So he had to be elsewhere. He's in the hospital right now currently with some clients, and we wish him the very best of luck and thank him for his work, and he will definitely be rescheduled to be back with us. So today you just got me. We just did the weather, and we do have some news to talk about. We'll get there. Daniel Calderon, good morning to you, dear brother. So before we get into the news, I want to give a shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. If y'all haven't had the refresher, this thing is good. The mango refresher. Shout out Dunkin'. The mango refresher is really good. But as we get into the rest of this week, tomorrow's Friday, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Good morning, Aurora, and by extension, good night, Aurora, and buenos dias, Aurora. We've been running the streets recently. You guys have seen us in a couple places. Nide Hardin is just one of them, and we've got some more stuff coming soon. I took a tour last week of the East Aurora Resilience Center, I believe it's called. It's on 5th Avenue here in Aurora. It's an administrative building, but now it's a brand new center, and we took a cool tour over there, the EA Sports Lounge that they got. Took some pictures of it. We'll be sharing those for you guys. Man, it's really cool. But we are working with a couple of teachers and educators over there. Shout out East Aurora School District 131 to see what we can do to help continue to strengthen the youth voice here in our fantastic city. So I'm not going to give too much away about that. You guys will just have to stay tuned and check out what's coming up next. Okay, so we'll get into a couple of pieces of news. We'll start with the East Aurora Community Market Brothers. Brittany Nicole Lott is here. Good morning to you, Brittany Nicole Lott. We appreciate you checking in and tuning in with us all the time. Thank you very much for your support on the screen. Carnitas Los Raules can't even do the news because all the people are here. Good morning to Carnitas Los Raules, a fantastic family, dear friends of ours. You can catch them at not El Paso Grande. What is it right there on Claim Street? What's the place across from Casablanca on Claim Street? You guys let me know that in the chat. Javier Burgos is here. Good morning. But anyway, you can find Carnitas Los Raules right there. La Gran Plaza. That's right. La Gran Plaza. At La Gran Plaza every Sunday morning. Get there quick. The carnitas are really good, and they sell out all the time. All right. On the screen is the East Aurora Community Market. Want to shout this out. This is going to be taking place at the 3rd Ward Club here in Aurora. And this is presented by a friend of mine, a dear friend named Celia. She's an Army veteran. This show exists to help out our friends and people who are doing good things and positive things in the community, and this is no different. Now, this East Aurora Community Market is going to be August 17th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's free. It's open to the public. So if you want to come there and check out some new upcoming vendors and check out their products, this is a great way to learn and get to know new people. And if you also want to be a vendor, you can contact Celia with the information on this flyer. We will share this on all of our shows as well, all of our social media, so that you guys can take part in that. Once again, it's going to be at the 3rd Ward Social Club. So come on out for this event. It's going to be really cool. It's the East Aurora Community Market. All right. And then next up, we have FEC workshops. Now, the final FEC workshop is coming up on August 13th. Stacy Cardona is here. Good morning to you. Want to talk about the workshops real quick. So, as you can see, these are youth finance workshops. However, the FEC does have programs and services available for families as well, adults, and for everybody. The focus is on youth finance because, the team is trying to make those inroads now for young people to start getting a sense of financial literacy. Oh, parents, if we only knew what there is to know now, right? Back in the 80s, and for some of y'all, the 70s and all of that stuff. But anyway, this is going to be August 13th is the next and final workshop. There's more to come and be announced. It's going to be 2 sessions, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. are the sessions. The Aurora Financial Empowerment Center is located at 712 River Street, right here in downtown Aurora, not too far away from the studio here and across the street from the Hesed House. So if you are looking for financial help, assistance, you can schedule yourself an appointment or give a call to 630-256-4552. The number again is 630-256-4552. And when April answers the phone, tell her that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora. The time is 9:14 a.m. Stacy Cardona is here. Stacy Cardona is a really cool friend. We'll come back to the news, fellas. We'll come back to the news. We will come back to the news. Thank you, boys. Stacy Cardona is here. I want to plug in a podcast right now called A Girl Before Mom. A Girl Before Mom podcast is hosted by our dear friend Stacy Cardona. She has an amazing life story. She continues to do good things. She's a mom. She's a worker. She's so many awesome things. She has a podcast called A Girl Before Mom. The premise of the podcast is to learn and hear those stories from a woman's perspective to and for other women. It's a lot more to it than that, but as the title suggests, one is a girl before a mom, right? So what's that continuing story look like? What do those emotions sound like in an audio version? So I encourage you guys to check out A Girl Before Mom podcast. Shout out Stacy Cardona, and check her out on TikTok. She be doing like nails and all kinds of weird stuff on TikTok, but she got a crazy TikTok following, so be sure to shout that out. 9:15 is the time. Good morning to all of you great people. Okay, now back to some news. We got jobs to talk about. So, couple of things. Heather Wagner Russell is here. Good morning to you, Heather Wagner Russell. And Javier Burgos is here. Good morning to Javier Burgos. Javier Burgos is a dear friend of ours. He is a talented man. He is an ex-IRS agent. He's got an amazing history. We interviewed him. He's also a businessman and small business owner, and he helps businesses as well. Javier Burgos does a whole lot of things, so get ready to see more. Well, I shouldn't say get ready to see more Javier Burgos, but I can say get ready to see more of the positive fruits of his labor very, very soon. 9:16 is the time. Okay, on the screen, jobs. Let's talk about jobs. So our friends of NAMI KDK have 3 positions that are available right now: youth coordinator for family, youth coordinator for young people, and then they're also hiring for a person to do fundraising as well. Now, these are part-time positions. However, NAMI KDK is doing a whole lot of great work. They continue to expand their programs and services, and they continue to strengthen their presence here in Aurora. So although these might be part-time jobs, I would encourage you to get in, apply, check it out, because NAMI KDK is going to continue to do great things. Now, in addition to that, there's also the NAMI Walk that takes place as well. NAMI stands for the National Alliance of Mental Illness. There is a national organization, and then there's different chapters and local organizations as well. KDK stands for Kendall, Kane, DeKalb, and Kendall South. So once again, NAMI KDK is hiring. These are part-time positions. Yes, if you know someone, especially a young person, who wants to start doing the work or getting involved in the ongoing battle with mental health, we would definitely welcome them and encourage them on. If you apply, go ahead and let them know that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora. I can't promise that you'll get the job, but I can promise you that they will look at your application. The time is 9:18 a.m. Good morning to all of you great people. So good to see you guys, man. It's a beautiful day. As I told you guys before we started, our dear friend Daryl Pass was supposed to be here today. Daryl Pass is 25 years clean from heroin addiction. 25 years clean from heroin addiction. And he could not be here. He had to reschedule with a brother because he's helping somebody else right now who OD'd. So he continues to do great work. We appreciate everything that he does. And when it is time to hear the rest of his story, we will be happy to have him back on the show and talk to you guys. 9:18 is the time. Congratulations to him. Yes, indeed. People don't know. People don't understand. You are sometimes one bad day away from relapsing, from going back, from suffering from alcohol, from suffering from drugs, whatever the case may be. So the people who have made it and are continuing to help others, man, they deserve all the support in the world. 9:19 is the time. Okay. Let's do the Quad County golf. Yeah, brothers. Let's do the Quad County golf thing. No doubt, Javier. No doubt, man. No doubt. Okay, on the screen, the Quad County African American Chamber of Commerce has their golf classic coming up. This is going to be another great event, and it's going to be August 23rd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, the details, like the shotgun start and everything like that, can be found on the website. I encourage you guys to follow the Quad County African American Chamber of Commerce on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and all of the places. They have an Instagram as well, and learn about the great stuff that they do. Now, there are sponsorship packages available as well, and you guys can see those right here. So if you are interested in becoming a sponsor or making a donation, all of the appropriate information is on this flyer. Now, we will share this flyer on our social media as well so that you guys can continue to have pertinent information. And if you guys like to golf, if any of you guys are, T dudes, then let us know. Let us know. Bring us out. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we might bring the camera or something and show it off. But anyway, the golf classic is going to be August 23rd, 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. 9:20 is the time. Okay, coming up next is the Quad County African American Chamber of Commerce's unveiling event. Curtis, what's an unveiling event? I'm glad you asked that question. When you unveil something, you look at it for the first time. You pull the thing back, right? Like when you're cooking in the microwave, pull that saran wrap back. Unveil your encore meal. Well, that's what this is. It's going to be August 9th at 6 p.m. It's going to be a fantastic gala event taking place at Society 57 right down here on River Street. Now, a couple things to talk about with this particular event. Registration is required. Ticket purchases are required as well. And Dougie Fresh is going to be the scheduled entertainer. And if you're old like I am, we know Dougie Fresh from the show and many different things. He is a classic hip hop artist. So this should be an amazing time and experience. Once again, August 9th is going to be the day, and the time is at 6 p.m. On the flyer, bottom right-hand corner, you guys will notice the QR code. You can go to that QR code, scan it, and get more information about tickets and all of that good stuff. 9:21 is the time. All right. And then last but not least, we have the Empowerment Conference. Now, this is presented by Simply Destiny. Simply Destiny does a lot of great work here in the community. There's guest speakers for this Empowerment Conference as well. The individual guest speaker flyers have been shared to Simply Destiny's Facebook page. They also have an Instagram. I encourage you guys to please follow them. What they try to do is mitigate and advocate for those who are suffering from depression or having thoughts of suicide. So this is definitely an organization that deserves support, and we appreciate all the great work that they do. Now, it's going to be August 4th at 10 a.m. Simply Destiny is located at 122 West Downer Place. That's the Legal Arts Building. So I encourage you guys to come on in there and check it out. Also, Simply Destiny has a fantastic dance program. Now, if you guys know of any young people who can benefit from dance or teamwork or camaraderie, I definitely encourage you guys to get involved with Simply Destiny. Check them out. Go to the Facebook page and learn all about them. They're doing a whole lot of good stuff here in the city of Aurora. Once again, it's going to be August 4th, 10 a.m. All right. Now, there's another piece of news. This is for you Bears fans. I got some Bears news. Loviana Fields is here. Good morning to you, Lovey. And Josue Pais is here as well. Good morning to you, Josue Pais. The Bears play tonight at 7 p.m. They play the Texans, and Devin Hester is supposed to get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now, as you guys know, Curtis don't know nothing about no sports, so somebody had to tell him that, and he had to write it down to remember that. That's cool, too. So for all you sports fans, I definitely encourage you guys to check it out and go Bears. Now, before we get out of here, Vanessa Ann Calderon, good morning to you, dear friend. We appreciate you very much for tuning in. Couple of things. Now that it is August, Good Morning Aurora is going to work with two great organizations. The first is going to be Harry B's Dog Parlor, a.k.a. DJ Venom. And the second is going to be Tavern on Broadway. And shout out to DJ Swabby Smooth, checking in all the time, man, all the time. I want to preface you guys with this information because myself, DJ Venom, and Tavern on Broadway are going to be meeting perhaps over the weekend. So to see what we can do to bring something new to Aurora. Bring something that they never seen before. Bring something that's so dynamic. People will be like, what? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to talk about doing. We're going to meet and see what we can do. Because I think that there's a lot of people out there, myself included, who are looking for a certain kind of experience. Not everybody likes the club. I don't know if you guys like the club, but I'm not really a club dude, right? It's too many people, stepping on your shoes, spilling drinks, not really with all that. But if you want fun, but you don't want to go to the club, where would you go? What would you do? Vanessa Ann Calderon, what would you? Brady Nicole Lott, what would you do? Where would you go? We're going to see what we can do about that. So we got some interesting discussions that we're going to be having, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to potentially, maybe, starting something brand new in this city that everybody will be able to participate in, get something out of, contribute to, and feel good about. We'll see. 9:26 is the time. Vanessa Ann Calderon says, good morning, my beautiful city of Aurora. You guys have a great Thursday and be blessed. Stay safe. Take care of each other. Absolutely. That is right. And Eric Cruz is here. Good morning to you, Eric Cruz. Okay, so before we start wrapping things up and landing this airplane, I want to say thank you very much to all of the listeners, all the viewers, and all the supporters of Good Morning Aurora. It really means a lot. We try every single day to provide you guys with good, awesome, cool, funny information. Good information that can help you out. The HelloFresh food distribution market is taking place today as well. This is important too. There's two locations. The first one I know is at McCarty Park, and our engineer Alex here told me the second one, I think he said Black Hawk Park. I'm not too sure. But if you go to the City of Aurora's Facebook page and check out where the HelloFresh market is, you will then know and find out. And I believe 1 p.m. is the time for the next market. Actually, since I'm talking about it, why don't I just be about it? Let me tell y'all where this market is taking place. And after this, we can go about our beautiful days. So let's see what we got here. 9:27 a.m. is the time. Let's see where this HelloFresh market. Aha, here we go. So free meal distribution kits are happening today. It's going on. And first things first is McCarty Park, and that's going to be at 1:30 p.m. That's the first stop. And then the second one is, I was right, Black Hawk Park at 2:30 p.m. McCarty Park's right here on the east side, right there by Torres Mania. And Black Hawk Park, you know where that's at, it's on the west side. Now, there's a limited number of meal kits available at each site. And this is going to be starting the month off with healthy free healthy meal kits. And come to one of these locations today. Once again, McCarty Park, 1:30 p.m. today, and Blackhawk Park at 2:30 p.m. Shout out HelloFresh and the City of Aurora for putting on this much needed event. Okay. Well, that is it for the news today, you guys. I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of the day, a blessed rest of the day, a positive and informed and just a helpful rest of the day. And Good Morning Aurora will return again tomorrow with more news, more weather, and the very best of Aurora. Be blessed. Take care of yourself and each other.